This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake it, body.
Wake your punk ass up. That crust out your eyes.
How are you? You look great.
Margaret just walked in looking sexy and
Yes.
My favorite
in the morning.
bisexual.
Tracy G. My favorite bisexual. Wow.
Like a TV show.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like
Nobody's
my favorite
ever.
Martian.
Yeah, right? It's the same thing, no?
It is. It's kind of unusual and kind of out of this world.
Right?
Awesome. Thank you. I love you guys. How are you?
Margaret, how you doing? Nobody's ever said my favorite heterosexual to me. Is that?
You were my favorite heterosexual.
I'm your favorite heterosexual?
Well, yes, you're my favorite heterosexual that I've never had sex with. So maybe we could switch that up.
Whoa, hello.
But what if then being my favorite heterosexual, what if we did it and then you were no longer my favorite heterosexual?
Oh.
So it's kind of like it's so precious. I don't want to mess it up.
You don't want to ruin this, right?
Yeah, maybe we should just keep it golden.
What if we did it and it made you heterosexual?
Ooh. How about we just do it in the butt and then see. Well, just as a, how. Because I'm not as proud of my vag as I am of my other hole.
Okay.
Because my vag it's taken it.
Yeah.
You
It's
know.
been beat up over the years.
Well, I'm 46.
Yeah.
But I didn't. But then I turned it over.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm a virgin again.
And it's fresh, right? Okay, so listen.
I'm good with Margaret.
Well, that's what I love about Margaret. We could talk about all about sex. That's what this is all about.
That's what this is all about. It's a new TV show on TLC. That I do.
And
I do.
Yeah, right. And then you're gonna talk about vaginal and anal. First of all,
Everything.
I don't do anal, so that one.
You don't
Missing out.
So that's like a game of operations. So if somebody puts something in there, you
That's it.
So you don't like to also do it for anybody else?
No.
Not for the ladies, with the beautiful ladies? No.
I'm not an anal guy.
If it was requested, you would say nah?
How about a finger? How finger?
No.
Finger.
Definitely not a finger.
Damn, Sway, you weak.
Because I won't bang you in the butt. That makes me
put
weak.
a finger.
I'm 1,000% with you, Sway. I would never let anybody do that. Finger, penis. I think that's just so nasty. Shouldn't it be one hole that nothing goes in, just come out?
That's
But
your
when-
strongest erogenous spot.
It depends on the people. Some people are not wired to have anything. Some people are very, it's everybody's different.
Yeah.
So in that arena, it's kind of, it depends on if you have a predisposition towards it. So if you don't, then you don't. It's fine.
Yeah, would that ruin our moment?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
But I have to let you know, I have very small hands. Asian people have very tiny fingers. That's why we can make the Nike shoes. So I'm saying I'm a bit different. I'm a little different.
Margaret Cho is here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I love about her. And I was just reading about you, too. I read the Huffington Post interview you did where you talked about John Travolta working with him on Face Off. In fact, let's play a clip from that.
Ooh.
I want to thank you for enduring all these years that I was an insufferable bore.
Sir, did you just have a surgical procedure?
What do you mean?
Well, was the stick successfully removed from your ass?
Maybe that was a telltale sign.
That was
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, foreshadowing.
No pun intended. And so you believe that he may be gay?
I think, you know what I think he is? I think he's a libertine. I think he's everything. And what his image limits him from doing is fully expressing himself. So that was sort of my take on his sexuality and his being. He's more like Oscar Wilde or Lord Byron. He's a real taker and giver of life.
Yeah.
So he loves it.
He never told you this. This was just a feeling you got.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So what is that feeling about? Did he do something that made you go, oh,
No,
yeah.
well, he just was so grand and flirtatious with everybody in the world. Like, he's just a lover of everything, And I think it's really interesting, I wish that he had more freedom in his life to be whatever. And I don't want to judge him or say anything. And I'm definitely not. I never thought about, like certain people that you can't really out because you don't want it to affect their job or they might get bullied in school. But I don't think he's going to get bullied. but he is a lover of all things.
Isn't that AKA a hoe?
Yes. that is another British term.
A hoe. Yeah.
That's how they say it.
They made that in the UK.
Yeah.
A hoe. The word hoe.
They spell it with an E though. A hoe.
Did anybody else you ever get that vibe from? the lover that you worked with that you got
let's see. People like Martina Navratilova definitely had that same feeling that she might, be attracted to women.
The legendary tennis player?
Yeah, she's definitely like, I think.
She got married.
To a woman.
Yeah,
so that must be.
Yeah.
And then also Ricky Martin. I had a feeling.
Ricky Martin.
Wait, what about rappers?
Any rappers?
Rappers. Caswell. Caswell is a wonderful rapper. He is fantastic.
Where is he from?
He's in New York City. He is Cazwell, and he has a great song. I cannot recommend it enough. It's just everything he does is hilarious.
You look him up, Heather B?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
he's really great. Caswell is my favorite rapper.
Yo, play. Nah, we're not gonna play. Is that it?
Come on, yes, there he is.
Okay, Caswell.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a rapper?
He's a rapper, and this is his song. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you think this is great? Okay. Let me hear it. Let me listen to it. Definitely booty popping music.
Yeah. I could pop my pussy on headstand to this.
Wow. Really?
I could definitely, yeah.
This him?
Yes.
This is a guy?
This is a guy.
That's a guy?
He's awesome.
Am I mic on? That's the dude Johnny Makeup from American Apparel Guys Lover. Now this is the rapper.
Okay, I mean a rapper.
Chicken strips with apple pies. Yeah, I seen Beyonce at Burger King. She ordered 2 cheeseburgers with onion rings. She got a chocolate shake and a side.
Okay, so this song is totally a farce. Because Beyonce wouldn't be at Burger King, she would be at Popeyes. We all know that, man.
We all know that she has she has the carte blanche at Popeyes.
The membership
thing. She can have whatever she wants.
I'm so envious of that.
It's like, I think it's called the black card, and then if you very, very few people get it.
Yeah.
So she's got it, and she can get whatever, anything, anytime.
She's one of few. I want to talk about this show all about sex, and then DB over here come up with a cool game for you, because since you're going to be the sex expert on TLC Saturdays, DB, what's the game called?
Talking Sex with Margaret Cho.
That's up next. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5. DX. Oh, whose voice is that? Margaret Cho has joined us. Whose voice that?
I don't know. My voice was the one saying dirty, hot, whatever at the end.
Yeah.
But I don't know who else. Everybody else. It's only. But I don't care. It's all about me.
It's all about you, right?
All I hear is me.
It's all Margaret Cho is here. All about sex. It's a new show that's on TLC Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Eastern, and you have special co-hosts, right?
I have wonderful co-hosts. I have Marissa Jenner Winokur, who sort of represents the innocent side.
Okay.
You know, she's just been married, has a kid, very, very sort of, kind of not in any kind of way knowledgeable about sex, but learning. Heather McDonald, who has 4 kids, been married a long time, who is very, very conservative, but she loves to get down with her husband. There's Dr. Tiffany, who is a medical doctor, who knows everything. And I'm the wild side. I'm the wild card.
The conservative, does that person deal with like anal?
No, well, she's just very, I think she's very conservative. I mean, not conservative because she got 4 kids, so you cannot really be that conservative if you have 4 kids. So, she knows how to definitely get down.
So, in All About Sex, you talk about everything. Like if, say, for example, if a woman has vaginal stench.
Oh yes, I would definitely deal with that. You know what I actually do is I will put in a clove of garlic, which is
a clove of garlic inside the vagina.
Yeah, it actually does heal any kind of. It will smell like garlic, and you will taste garlic in your mouth.
Okay.
But it's sort of a thing that will heal any sort of infection. It's a natural antiseptic.
Okay.
So that's what I would recommend. I'm not a doctor, and I don't want to make Shay responsible.
Okay.
If anybody out there go put a whole bunch of garlic up their vagina.
We blame Sway, right? Yeah,
I heard that coconut oil is good. Like if you get little tablets and then you toss it up there, and then it like melts and cleanses you, and then you're good to go. And then you can like oil your thighs at the same time and be moisturized.
That's nice. That's nice.
And
That's
slippery.
so tropical. That's like a pina colada. Do you like pina colada?
So do y'all talk about like Guys with smelly nuts. That sort of thing.
Yes, because balls they are no Glade plug-in. You know what I mean? They are really. I would recommend guys sometimes. Hey, why don't you hit your balls with a hairdryer? Not hit them, but just on the cool side.
Yeah.
When you come out, because they get a little moldy, and I know that that's a problem sometimes, because guys never think about ball smell. They just don't think about it.
That's not true, Margaret.
Oh, really?
Every morning I make sure I thoroughly dry underneath my testicles.
Yeah, you got to just get the towel in there because moisture will get trapped.
Yeah.
So
then you smell all day.
Yeah, and so you're considerate.
Yeah.
Because
I'm trying, because I scratch a lot, so I don't want to smell it.
Okay. Margaret, I like that you're so candid about all of your sexual encounters. So just out of curiosity, which is like the one that was the most bizarre?
There was a guy that who he had rigged a cake dome to a veterinary suction machine that they use during surgery, and he would enlarge his penis over a period of about 18 hours, so that it was so large that it was about the size of a human head, a large human head, like Oprah's head. A lot, because her head is 25 inches around. I know this for a fact, so it would be about that size.
Can we not use Oprah in this? Okay, go ahead.
No, it's not about her really.
Okay, all right.
Okay, Gail's head.
Okay.
And no, Gail has a smaller head.
Okay.
I love her.
Okay.
They're my friends. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, great.
But he wouldn't really do anything with it. He'd just kind of get it to that size, and then we would just sort of sit and talk. And I didn't really know what to do. I liked him a lot, but you couldn't really stuff it in because it was too soft, it was too spongy, and it enlarged too much.
Oh,
And because all of the blood had gone there. And
you tried to give him oral?
yeah, I tried, but then my mouth was it's kind of like trying to literally eat a basketball.
Okay.
Which I have also done. But
you got to see the facial expressions here.
I could never make it.
How do your parents feel about your lifestyle though? Because isn't in Asian culture more conservative?
They don't understand English, and I think they think I'm Connie Chung.
Okay.
And I have not told them otherwise.
Margaret Cho is here. We talking all about sex. You have any sexual questions? 888-742-3345. And DB came up with a game, and it's called
Talking Sex with Margaret Cho.
Yay.
Citizens, does your sex life suck? Are you freaky and dirty, but you're too scared to show it? Well, we've got the answers to all your questions because we're talking sex with Margaret Cho on Sway in the morning.
Let's talk about sex.
All right, there it is, man. You got your own intro. Go ahead, DB.
All right, question number 1. If you sleep with someone on the first date, does that mess up any chance of having a monogamous, trustworthy relationship?
No, it doesn't. It just depends on the person. I usually sleep with people on the first date just to make sure that I want to see them again.
Uh-huh.
Because you just don't want to waste time. So, I just, I like to just bang it out fast.
Bang it out fast, huh?
Quickly,
okay.
All right.
That's, a lot of guys would agree.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Number 2, if you want to have a threesome, is it better to do it with your partner and someone you know or strictly randoms?
Oh, see, the threesome, now this is my real advice. The threesome is the most difficult thing to negotiate in sexuality because if you're in a couple and you say, okay, it would be hot to bring in another person, there are so many opportunities for jealousy, so many opportunities for problems.
Yeah.
People get mad in the situation. You really have to know what you're doing. Three-ways are actually the most difficult thing. I would go for, actually, instead of a three-way, a four-way because you have two couples coming together and there's a sort of a sense of protection and more of a sense of like relationships not being violated. So I think a four-way instead of a three-way and save the relationship.
Okay, four-way will save the relationship. Three-way will ruin it. All right.
Number 3, you really want your partner to go down on you, but they aren't that good at it. Should you let them know and give advice or just fake it so you won't risk hurting their feelings?
Oh, no, I think if you put it to them like, this is how I like to be done in that area, and then you maybe do a little kind of a finger demonstration of this is the strokes that I like, this is the area I like, because also nobody is bad at sex. It's not possible to be bad at sex. It's just that we don't know who we're dealing with. You need to get to know the person, get to know how to communicate with them, and the most important thing is just get to know the strokes. Everybody's got different sort of, it's like a combination, it's like a different internet password.
There it is. Margaret Cho, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Yo, DB, you learned something today, huh?
And that music was awesome too. In the
Okay.
background.
All right. All About Sex premiering Saturday on TLC at 11 p.m. Eastern.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.